STSI is probably the best theater experience I've had so far.
Colleagues who do theater, you need to do this.
It's not your normal high school theater.
It's very relevant.
All worth it, I would do it 100 times again.
Stories That Soar High is an exciting, innovative program where high school drama students transform elementary students' original stories into dynamic theatrical productions. High school students collaborate to create a devised theater production, which they then perform for the elementary students and their community.
Theater is about sharing and creating, and I like to do things that challenge my students, and Stories That Soar is a challenge.
High school students stretch their creativity as they analyze and conceptualize stories, and then collaborate with classmates as they take on the roles of playwright, director, and actor. It all begins when elementary students write stories for the hungry, story-eating magic box. It asks students to stuff it full of their original stories and creative ideas.
Our students love to tell their story. They love to show us how they're unique and different from anybody else. I feel like writing and expression can be life-changing, and I think that this vehicle of writing and being able to do that is very awesome.
High school students then analyze, conceptualize, and script stories in any genre.
You have stories about zombies, and you have stories about rainbows and flowers growing, but then you have those stories that are about immigration and things like that, which is very important because that tells us kids listen.
I want to really embody this child's work, and so we're going to do whatever we can to put that on stage via song. We could do a song, dance, a pantomime, puppets, so this really gives you the creative license to do whatever you want.
It's one thing to have a script ready and to know where you're taking it, and it's another thing to have a story that you make a script for. So it's like really different, but it's also really exciting because it's your own. And so having that sense of accomplishment, it's really exhilarating. You just really have to think differently than you ever have before.
The way that STS uses their creativity to bring the stories to life has really influenced me. It's basically helped me be more open towards other people, not be afraid to share my ideas with others, and I feel like I wouldn't have never been that way if it wasn't for STS.
One scene that we're doing is the Magic Rose. At first we had some different points of view on it. It took a while to actually get to flow, and then finally after we sat down and we talked, we decided to make it more of a pantomime. It was that communication that actually made the story better than what we originally wanted it to be.
It definitely brings the troupe together as a whole, being able to work together, communicate, be open-minded, listen to others' ideas, and change as the whole process goes along. It really strengthens all those qualities.
Students are empowered as they give voice to their community's stories, which are always culturally relevant and anchored in their own neighborhood. For high school students, STSI stretches creativity and strengthens workplace skills. For elementary students, their voices are heard and celebrated, and seeing high schoolers on stage as role models inspires them.
It's very relevant to who they are and their life. My 5th and 6th graders just absolutely love it and can see themselves in that world. That's career planning. That's having a vision for yourself at a very young age.
These kids look up to you and they're just amazing.
It's a lot of fun. You have to work really hard. It helps your work ethic a lot.
It's definitely helped me a lot, and I feel like it will help me with whatever career path I choose to take.
Given the opportunity, I would encourage every leader, elementary, middle, high school, to take the opportunity to bring the experience to a campus.
We know, especially when we perform, you see that kid and I planted a seed. It makes you sit there and be like, wait, whoa, I'm a part of something so much bigger. And that is beautiful.
Want to be a part of something bigger? Bring STS High to your community. Learn about our educator workshops or how you can be a sponsor at literacyconnects.org. Get connected.